Hey, what is going on YouTube? Dad with the bike. And today we're actually going to put on some parts that we got from Indian. I was doing a little bit of research on the new Indian piggyback shocks that they had released for the Rogue, and I said, I've been looking for some really easily adjustable shocks. They're even easier to adjust than my Progressive 444s, and these might fit the bill. So stick around, we're gonna slap them on, and I'm gonna break these down based off of like how they fit. Can I actually fit the saddlebags back on? Like will my ends Cuoio saddlebags fit on? How will throw over saddlebags fit? How do you adjust them? All that good stuff. We're gonna cover that in this video, so stick around. Thanks for sticking around. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe, boom, boom, boom. Help me grow the channel. And all of the things that we cover, like the parts and all that stuff, I'll link in the description below. So I'm gonna give you all a little bit of backstory. So I do a lot of mixed riding. The Progressive 444s are awesome, but I'm also a really aggressive rider. And so I wanna be able to tune my ride depending on what I'm doing. Am I carrying luggage? Am I riding crazy without luggage? Am I really hitting the canyons? All that stuff. And to do that, I wanna be able to have kind of a remote, easy way to set my compression and rebound. And I've been thinking about this for a while. I was gonna go with Olin's and a few other things. I was looking at a couple different options. And then Indian released the piggyback shocks when the Rogue came out. So then that became a perfect opportunity for me to snag those up and look at them on how they'll fit. Will they do the job for me? How easy are they gonna be to manage? How easy is it to actually tune them and set them once I get them all set up? So yeah, we're gonna take my Progressive 444s off. We're gonna put these on. I'm gonna see how they fit with the ends Cuoio saddlebags. I'm gonna see how they fit with a set of throw over saddlebags. So by the time we're done with this video, I think you guys will have all the information that you need in order to make a decision. So let's do a quick unboxing and then we'll take a look at how they get shipped. So here they are. They came in this lovely little box. Flip them open, take this foam off, and bam, you get a little piece of paper that says go online and look for the instructions. And then here's what they actually look like. So here you go. Pretty nice looking shot. So you can see they've got compression adjustments on the top, and they have rebound adjustments on the bottom. So simple clicky clicky, should be pretty awesome. But that's pretty much it. So now I'm gonna slap them on the Indian Scout Bobber, and that'll be that. But before we do that, in order to install these on the Indian Scout Bobber, you need to first have a lift. You pick it up off the ground a little bit, just enough to unspring the shocks a little bit. You're gonna do one side, and then you're gonna do the other. It's pretty simple. Take this bolt out, that bolt out, the other bolt out, and so on. Put the new ones on. Bob's your uncle. Not gonna do an install video. There's probably several out there that have done install videos on shocks. Once you do it once, it's the same. This is really gonna be focused on how do they work and how do they fit with things like bags. A lot of us have ends Cuoio bags, so I wonder if this is gonna hurt us. Is it gonna hurt ends Cuoio? Don't know, we'll find out. So let me install these and then we're gonna walk through setting them up and all that good stuff. So we'll be back in a second. All right, everybody, so we have one side on. Super easy. It's not hard. If you're gonna do it, it's a 17mm. You'll need a torque wrench and you have to torque the bolts to 85. Not a big deal. But I did want to cover with you guys the fitment of this if you have saddlebags. So I'm at a point now where now I can test with the ends Cuoio, or I can throw the saddlebags that I have. I've got the Xfill 18 saddlebags. I'll throw those over and we'll take a look and see will they even fit. All right, so here we are, saddlebag, and I can already tell you, let me scoot back a bit, that the answer is unequivocally no. So the piggyback adjustable suspension from Indian for the Indian Scout Bobber will not fit if you have the ends Cuoio bags on. So you got to make a choice there. Do you want to keep the bags or do you want better suspension? Bags, better suspension. You can't go wrong with Progressive 444s or the single shock ones. You know, like Fox, they've got the Fox shocks. They're just super expensive. So you can make that choice. But with these on, the answer is no. However, these do give some really great remote tuning capabilities, right? Just a couple of simple clicks. Some clips up here, and that's it. You can tune this thing as you're riding. Well, not as you're riding, but as you get into different types of riding. So for that, it's a plus. For the ends Cuoio, it's a negative. So that's a bummer. So sadly, no on the ends Cuoio, they won't fit. let's check the X-Fill 18s and see how they fit. So there are the X-Fill 18s thrown over. As you can tell, they absolutely also will not fit. So you need smaller bags than the X-Fill 18s. Now on a side note, something worth noting with these Indian adjustable piggyback shocks is that on the site and on when you go to like buy the shocks or whatever, you go look at fitment. If you have the Indian Scout saddlebag, that little black saddlebag, that tiny little saddlebag, those won't fit either. So I don't know what Indian's thinking with people who have saddlebags, but it doesn't work. Not at all. Not even if you use the Indian accessory saddlebag. So that's gonna be a challenge for a lot of people. So let's check some smaller bags. Like if you had smaller saddlebags, what would that look like? Something like maybe Thrashin, like Essentials bag or something small, you know, small thrower bags. Let's take a look at that. Alrighty, so in my hand I have Biltwell's X-Fill 7. The Biltwell's X-Fill 7 is a relatively small bag. Meant is like a small sissy bar bag. I'll throw the dimensions and whatnot up here somewhere. But let's look, if you were to have something like this, and I think this will probably fall into, I don't know, somewhere in around how the Thrashin Essentials would fit. Let's see how they would actually go on this. Right, so if I could somehow mount these X-Fill 7s to the side, they would fit without a problem. So you are really gonna need some much smaller throw over saddlebags, or go with, you know, a sissy bar and then attach bags to that, which is where I'm actually headed anyway. So sadly with these Indian piggyback suspension, unless your bike has 0 saddlebags or you're rocking the sissy bar and you don't care about saddlebags. But I am sorry guys, if you rock any Indian's Cuoio bags at all, even the Indian's saddlebag itself, you're out of luck. This suspension will not fit for you. That sucks. So what does this actually mean for me? Well, I'm gonna keep these shocks. I like the way they look. I like how they adjust. That to me is gonna be a bit important based on how I ride. I've been looking for something like this for a while. I can forego the saddlebags. I've got other storage options. It's not that big of a deal. I have ridden lots of miles, long distance without saddlebags. Won't be the end of the world. This means I need to pack more efficiently, which I need to anyway, because in some of these trips I found I packed way too much crap. But what it also means is that you all are gonna benefit from my decisions. I will be parting with my Progressive 444s, and I will be parting with my En's Cuoio Tomahawk saddlebags. And I thought long and hard about this. I was like, you know what I should do? I should just sell them, make some money, whatever. And I thought, no, I can't do that. I wanna make it such that I'm able to give back to you all. So while yes, these are used, I've got miles on both my suspension, which is the Progressive 444s, and I've got miles on my En's Cuoio saddlebags, but they're still in fantastic condition. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to come up with a giveaway for both items. So pretty soon, I'm gonna announce it. I'll figure out how I'm gonna do it, and then I will be giving away my Progressive 444 suspension, as well as my En's Cuoio Tomahawk saddlebags. So make sure you all are subscribed, because I can tell you this, only subscribers are gonna win. And with that, we're gonna end it here. Do me a favor, if you've watched all the way through to the end, then you know the super secret that we're gonna be giving stuff away. But most of all, take a moment and go watch one of these other videos or hit one of these playlists up. Continue watching, help me grow the channel, spread the word, tell everybody about the channel. Y'all take care, y'all be nice to one another, be kind. I love y'all, and most of all, peace.